wind. Spin 180 for the win, but I can't find my feet. It's like I lost the beat. Mid-air and there's no plan B's. Hit the streets, looking for a leap again. Skeleton filled with adrenaline. How can I know that I got what it takes when I'm come so far through the rain? Bear the pain, makes no difference now. Face myself again, taken out. One more time, gotta live this loud. Back to the wall, no turn around. It's too late, it's my fate. I can't turn around. There's no fear in the mirror to hold me down. I'm too far from the start, now I'm in too deep. I gotta stick to the plan. No problem. No one can trust me. And I know that this road is my destiny. I gotta stick to the plan. No problem.
Is she okay?
She'll be fine. The transfer completely drained her, so she may be out for a day or two while recovering.
Can I see her?
She's asleep, but be my guest.
Thanks, Jade.
Well, it looks like it's your turn, Commander.
I suppose so.
Are you worried for her too?
I think all of us are.
Right. Well, I'm now your second in command, and here to help you prepare everyone. I'm sure as soon as she recovers, her first order will be for us to head out.
I'd be surprised if she didn't order it. Anyone would want to avenge the death of a family member.
True. Let's go see Annalie for weapons.
Right.
You must have seen that a lot on Xana. Those going headfirst into battle after someone close dies because of them.
Mostly the older soldiers, but I'd rather not talk about the past.
Seems we both rather forget something.
You two?
Well, one is obviously this whole mess that just happened. The other is my father. The feeling is mutual on the topic as well.
That's fine.
This war is more trouble than it should be.
Why do you say that?
Everyone has been pulled into this. Hope and her friends having to be under our protection. Kenneth's death. And now that Onyx has appeared, we can only hope he can set his brother straight. But even I fear that will fall through. They haven't been the best of siblings.
Who's more powerful?
If Diamond didn't have the Sword of Vengeance, then it would be Onyx. But my father's own foolishness gave him a chance to take it back.
I thought you said he was a trained assassin.
Was is the key word there. To be honest, it's been years for him. Only remnants I have of that knowledge is when he trained my sisters and I. But those are skills I'd rather not use in any situation.
A medic and assassin sounds like a helpful combination.
It might be, but I'd rather not resort to violence or killing unless necessary.
Agreed.
Well, if it isn't the commander and the medic. She's fine, right?
Yes, she's fine.
Good. She's a tough person to bring down.
Yeah. Which reminds me, she's going to need new armor.
New armor? What happened to the one she was wearing?
It, well, melted.
Melted?
When she went berserk, it seems her body temperature rose up to a considerable amount. It melted the armor and burned her cape.
But I just made them for her before the war. I suppose I should come up with something better.
You'll come up with something.
Right. By the way, how's your armor holding up, Bakimoto?
It's fine.
Good. Let's see. I suppose I should use mithril again. And fire opal dust. That should be all I need.
You do love combining strange things together.
On my home planet, combining different materials make weapons and armor stronger. You would never find anything just made of one material. Sometimes even clothing would have many things sewed into them.
Interesting. Even in such a strict society, everyone has a preference, I assume?
Pretty much. My favorite combination is cobalt and ruby dust mixed within a silver weapon or armor.
Like your rapier.
Exactly. It makes it easier to fight against fire and water.
Citrine, spinel, sapphire, lowlight, corundum, howlite, garnet, chowrite, topaz. These are all gemstones as well, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
These are the counterparts of the Guardians. With the exception of Topaz, the rest are our enemies and are named after gemstones.
When you put things together like that, it means you're coming up with something, Jade.
Well, Grace may have learned some new tricks.
New tricks?
I'm not absolutely sure. But what if they were named like that for a reason?
You said she could only make life if she had a structure, right?
Yes, but when we were fighting against Spinel and Lowlight, I noticed something.
Noticed what?
Garnet looks like she's the oldest compared to them.
But shouldn't that be Lilite?
Yes, but... Quick, how long for a Lowlight gem to grow naturally, Annalie?
Naturally? 6 years.
6 years. And a Garnet gem?
20 years.
That's how long he's been banished.
What are you getting at?
She's made sentient beings out of inanimate objects.
What?
The emblems are in the same place. They've all been cut into the same shape and encased in silver. In between the two objects must be our gene. And with that, she can create someone without killing someone.
I thought you said all she needed was our genes.
I didn't want to mention the whole thing, but for it to work, there has to be a body that she can mold into whoever she wants. And that alone will be painful for the victim, which is why mimics usually kill their target before using them for their own purpose so they don't suffer or hear their screams.
She found a way around it.
She must have begged Diamond to let her do this. If that's the case, she isn't as heartless as he is. And he has a long tolerance for her own projects.
But what did you come up with?
List the opposite of those stones.
Right. Ruby, obsidian, tourmaline, amethyst, pyrite, moonstone, jasper, and sugarlight.
I'm assuming you have them all here.
Yes.
Think you can infuse these with tourmaline?
Yes, but why?
She found us a way to win quickly.
You mean you understood what she was rambling about?
If they were made of gems, it means they all have a weakness.
Each gem has its own powers. So if we merge our own weapons with the opposing gem,
They can't be killed?
I was going to say return to their normal form.
You really don't want to kill anyone.
Like I said, I always try to avoid it. I just needed Annalie's expertise to confirm my theory.
Alright, Jade. How long have you been thinking about that?
The second I saw Apollo and Topaz standing side by side,
A week ago!
I just needed to see if it was possible, and I found it in some of the old books I found.
Jade.
Hmm?
How the hell do you remember everything?
Half of the library back in the castle are my own studies.
That's at least 50,000.
I've been studying for a long time.
Are you sure you're a real living Drellian?
You're not suggesting she's mechanical, are you?
Maybe?
Her knowledge is vast.
I'm not mechanical. I can bleed just like you two.
The fact you know what mechanical means just makes you more suspicious.
Trust me, I'm Geralian. Metal repels mana, and if I was, I wouldn't be able to cast spells.
Point taken.
Anyway, we need to infuse everyone's weapon with the opposite gemstone.
Will she be okay with it?
Let's leave her alone. Let her decide when she wakes up. But the rest of us are going to do this tactic.
Alright, so 7 weapons and 7 armor, along with a new armor for Reyna. It seems like something I can handle.
How much will that be?
Don't worry about it.
Really?
Everything's on me. Just stay alive long enough for these to come in handy. Oh, and gather the weapons and armor so I can work on them.
Consider it done.
What do you want, Onyx?
Like I said, we need to talk.
Talk? There's nothing to talk about, dear brother.
Diamond, be serious.
I am.
This war is getting out of control.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You were going to kill someone whose back was turned. You already killed an innocent bystander. You're making this more difficult to contain.
Onyx, this is what war is all about. All this disturbance is nothing that hasn't been done in the past. And not just here. It's happened on the other planets as well. Those events have been recorded well.
Recorded?
That's right. In that library I used to spend so much of my time in.
Is that how you got this way?
I only wage war because chaos banished me.
He had good reasons.
And what were those? Me stabbing your eye? It's not like you're dead.
Including that.
Then I guess it's time for a story. Unless you're too busy to hear my reason for this war.
Fine, but don't try anything.
Why so little faith in me, brother?
Knowing you would try something.
Anyway, I suppose this started before I stabbed you. For years I had grown with you, light and dark. But I always felt we were different from them. Even the Guardians themselves felt different. One day I went with Mother Cosmos to the town market, and that's when I saw the Statue of Destiny.
The one in the center?
Yes. I asked Cosmos about it, but all she told me was that it was our dedication to the goddess. I was interested and went to the castle library at night when no one would bother me. That's when I found out who we really were.
You knew? And you kept it for yourself?
I wanted to test it.
Test it?
Do you remember that day?
All too well.
Ow! Diamond, stop pulling my hair!
Oh, stop crying. You'll grow it back.
But it hurts.
Hurts? Me plucking some of your hair hurt.
Of course it did.
I doubt that would hurt as much as a cut with a knife.
What are you talking about?
You've heard the stories of Harmony and Melody, right?
Yes? Why?
Well, legends say they live within twin girls. They can instantly heal a wound no matter how deep. Anyone related to Destiny can. So, let's see if you're one of them.
Ah! Let me go, Diamond!
Now heal yourself!
Bleeding. It hurts! It hurts!
Are you healing yourself yet?
I can't.
You have to be one of them. Heal it or I'll cut more of your arm.
No, stay away!
Come here.
What did you do to Princess Light?
She has to be one of them.
Not this again! They're just stories! Apologize to her!
Not a chance. But I know we are. We are related to Destiny.
Get off me! You're crazy!
Let's test it then. Now heal!
You're insane! Get off!
Why aren't you healing?
Soundwave! Diamond, what the hell did you do?
I got you. Don't move and try not to black out.
Okay.
Aqua Echo. I stopped the bleeding for now, Garrett.
Good. Now, Diamond, explain yourself.
You know exactly what I am, don't you?
What are you talking about?
Surely Cosmos must have told you about our past.
You're an orphan, both of you. That's all we know. Now explain yourself.
Fine. I'm one of your dear goddess's children. We can heal ourselves on command, and I wanted to see if Light was a reincarnation of one of them.
Melody and Harmony cannot be reincarnated into any Geralian race, Diamond. Everyone knows that.
But even you wrote they could mask their own identities, just like Ma'ats can.
Jade?
That's true. Mats gained the ability from the two demigoddesses.
That doesn't excuse the fact that he hurt Light and his brother.
That's not all he did, Garrett.
Your Majesty.
I got an interesting report from Yue from his rounds in the prison and the catacombs.
What did he find?
It seems our young friend here has not only disturbed the dead in locations where the villagers think the bodies of the goddesses lie in the catacombs, but he's also managed to kill every prisoner.
He killed everyone?
But Yui was on guard.
He was sneaking around, but Yue could sense him in the end. He let you go through, didn't he?
I could have killed him too.
But a punishment is still in order.
But he's still just a child.
I would agree with you any other day, but after hurting Light, there's no telling how far he could go.
I agree with King Chaos on this one, Jade.
Agreed.
Then it's decided.
Decided?
Diamond, you are no longer accepted here. You are now banished into the City of Traitors for life. You will not be able to leave that place without a price on your head, understood?
What? Just because I hurt your daughter?
You also stabbed your brother. If you can do that to your own flesh and blood, then the blood in your veins shows no remorse. You are unpredictable.
You don't know what you're talking about. You know nothing about me. I could destroy this whole planet if I wanted to.
Be quiet. Garrett, have Tora transport him there immediately, and don't take your eyes off him.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Jade, take Onyx to the medical wing.
Yes, my lord. Let's go, Onyx.
Okay.
After I arrived here, I was alone. Alone and afraid. Until I met my loving wife. She was a year or two older, but she showed potential. You're a mimic, right?
Why do you ask?
Did Chaos banish you here too?
Chaos?
The king of the Harmony Kingdom.
My race falls under the Crystal Kingdom.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that small kingdom exists. But I thought mimics were all gone.
I'm the last.
Still, you don't seem much like a mimic to me.
What?
You're awfully pretty for a mimic, I must say.
Pretty?
Very much so. My name is Diamond.
Mine is Grace.
Pleased to meet you, Grace. Say, how about we stay together in this damn city?
You must hold some power, I suppose.
Oh, did you pick up on what I am?
You're a child of destiny.
Correct.
I would probably be safer if I were with you.
If you stick with me, I can promise I'll make this city fear not just me, but the both of us.
Both of us?
See, Grace, I want to take revenge on Chaos. But as soon as I step foot outside of the city, the residents can easily kill me for money. However, if we rule this place, they won't be able to deny our word.
Us? Together?
What is a king without a queen?
You plan on killing.
What? Does that not suit you?
I don't like the thought of it, no.
But your power lets you create the perfect soldiers, and we'll need plenty of them.
Do you even know what it takes?
All I know is that it needs a vessel. Should be easy enough.
It requires killing.
What? And why is that?
I'll show you firsthand.
What?
See? Even just 1 second, it's a living nightmare. That's why we used to kill to do that. But even then, it's not right.
That was just a second?
If I do this with you, I want to use something I've been testing.
Testing?
Creating life out of gems.
Gems? How will that work?
What is the first target you have to take out?
Those damn guardians.
Then all I would need is a piece of their hair or blood, and I can make something similar to them.
We can have our own guardians.
Right.
How long will this take?
The longest gem to grow will be 20 years.
By then, this entire city will be under our control, which means I can find ways to get their structure. Grace, I'll give you this chance.
Really?
Of course. From then on, we went on our happy little way. It didn't take long for the city to obey me. I even found soldiers who wanted to kill Chaos personally. Many families were destroyed because of him, even some long before his rule. It didn't take long for Grace to start her project.
How did you even get your samples?
Ex-assassins from Oceania. They know where best to get them.
You've had 20 years, Diamond. Don't you think this is enough?
Oh, dear brother, you don't seem to understand. In war, nothing is ever enough. Chaos knows that. He knows I won't give up until I get back at him and his family. After that, I can become a god in my own right.
You're still wanting to become a god.
I'm sure Destiny must have some feelings towards me. Hopefully, in her own way. She's proud of me.
You'll never become a god, Diamond.
Why? Because you'll never be one?
Would you look past the wall you built around yourself, damn it?
What?
You're blinded by your own desires.
And it's what I've longed for, Onyx.
What happened to you, Diamond? You were a lot different when we were kids.
Funny, I remember my childhood and I was just the same.
No, you weren't. Not always.
Excuse me?
You used to like playing with us. You used to love being by Cosmos' side when she made sweets or when Chaos would show you how to use a bow.
Those things never happened.
They did.
It doesn't matter now.
I guess not.
This war will not end until one of us is dead, Onyx.
Wouldn't you rather live a peaceful life with your wife?
Even if I were to surrender, that wouldn't happen.
They are willing to forgive you. If you stop your madness, you can return or rule this place if you want.
We both know Chaos would never agree to those terms.
No, maybe not. But if it was a possibility, would you take it?
A chance of a peaceful life?
Yes.
If I had a chance, I would.
If I talked to Chaos about this, would you consider it?
3 days.
Huh? 3 days?
I'm giving you 3 days to convince Chaos. I know he will be hard to convince. If you don't return in 3 days, I will begin the matches. Got it?
Only 3 days.
Correct.
And you won't do anything in those 3 days.
What? Expecting me to kill again?
Diamond!
Fine. Yes, I won't do anything in those 3 days. You have my word.
Then I agree to your terms. Don't break them this time.
I have no intention to.
Good.
Is this a good idea, Diamond?
I'm curious to see if my brother can change the course of this war.
That really was your brother then?
Yes, it was. But enough of that. Why don't we enjoy ourselves tonight, Grace?
That would be wonderful.
This has gotten too out of hand.
Are you alright, Topaz?
Oh. It's you, Apollo.
Yue was kind enough to take my place for a bit. I saw you here and wanted to see if you were okay.
I would be if this war never started. Or I never existed.
Don't say that. It's kind of nice having you around.
I tried to kill you. All of you. But you still took me in. And look what's happened. Raina's father is dead.
It wasn't your fault. You made a choice and you proved that you wanted to help us.
But I'm not real.
Topaz.
I was made to be nothing more than a pawn in his game.
But you broke free.
Maybe I did. But the rest of them are still following his every word.
There's a chance they could realize it. They could all want to break free and...
They're all going to die, aren't they?
You don't know that.
It looks like it. I mean, Raina literally wants to kill Citrin. I know Garrett would too if he could face Citrin.
If I were in your place, I would have done the same.
What?
I would have betrayed them. I also would feel sorry for them like you do because they would have been the only family I would have known. Am I right?
Yeah. But you have a proper family.
Not really.
Well, I guess your father is dead. But what about your mother?
The tree.
She was a Gaian.
Yes.
But you don't look Gaian.
My skin tone is Gaian, but my eyes and my hair are Helionian. Normally, Helionians are much darker, but a little bit closer to Kalim's.
That would be Taurus subrace?
Right.
Still, you had a family for a while.
I suppose. But having you around is like I have a younger brother.
If only that were true.
Maybe if you wish hard enough.
Well, would you like that to be true, Topaz?
Huh? Who are you?
I know her. She's Destiny.
Wait, really?
Yes.
What are you doing here?
I am here because of you two.
Because of us?
Let me explain. Right now, no one can see us. We are in a space all to ourselves.
So we disappeared from our normal world?
Only temporarily. This is where I am able to see everyone and talk to anyone I choose.
But why us?
For two reasons. One, Apollo's longing for a family. And two, your desire to be a real being. I can fix both of them, but that depends on Topaz.
On me?
I can make you her brother.
Really?
My real brother?
It would mean destroying Grace's work, but you would still look the same. Your eyes will be like hers. You will also be half Gaian.
I could be real.
That would prove you're even more on our side. Even Morpheus and Chaos would be convinced, right?
No longer having Diamond's eyes would prove more than that.
Wait. They're Diamond's eyes?
I know my son's eyes anywhere.
Thought they were Mother's this entire time.
Me too.
You all have his eyes. Diamond must have asked Grace to do that, for convincing you that you are all his children.
Then it is true. None of us are his child.
None.
Why did you create them?
Create them?
Diamond and Onyx.
I created them to grow up beside the twin princesses, Light and Dark.
Was that all?
I intended for them to be their guardians. However, I did not want them to know who they were before they were of age.
So, you asked Cosmos and Chaos to never talk about it?
Correct. Diamond was very intelligent, but I didn't think he would turn out this way when he found out on his own.
Why did he then?
He felt lied to. The mother and father figure in his life were always lying to him about his past. He started to figure out when they lied. And it only escalated from there.
And the weapons?
2 of the sacred items belonged to them. The other 2 were harmonies and melodies.
The Sword of Vengeance was Diamond's.
The Spear of Trial belongs to Onyx.
And the Claws of Life and Bow of Justice belong to Harmony and Melody, respectively.
Then how come Light can use the sacred item of Zed, but it becomes a sword and not a bow?
Zed, in the hands of Light, becomes what she needs in battle. Her name holds the name Melody, and she has a pure heart. She can wield it with no problems arising.
But it's Light, not Melody.
Princess Light, Midnight Melody, is what her title has become known as. She was given the name Melody as well due to the goddesses saving the planet and cosmos. It's a fairly common name now.
The same applies to her sister, Dark Dawn Harmony. She can wield the sacred item of Vita.
I've never seen her use it though.
It is unknown what it does in her hands.
I see.
Have you made up your mind, Topaz?
Yes. Please, Destiny. Make me Apollo's brother.
Topaz.
Is this your choice?
Yes.
Very well. Now, stay still.
Right.
There. You can open your eyes now.
Am I... alright, Apollo?
Your eyes. They're like mine. You're no longer like him. The emblem is gone too.
So I'm really...
Yes.
Thank you!
You're welcome.
That's the last one, Tora.
Good to know.
Make the last wasn't a good one.
You know it.
Did you get all your energy out?
Yeah, I'm safe to touch now.
That's good. Tora, are you in here?
Yeah, you need something, Lindsay.
Jade and Akimoto are gathering our armor and weapons to be upgraded. They sent me to look for you.
Upgraded?
Yeah, Jade found a way to defeat our counterparts without killing them.
I'm not so sure Ren is gonna be okay with that.
I know, but it's like they say, don't let the messenger shoot me. Wait. It's don't shoot the messenger, Lindsay. Yeah, that one.
What do you mean by that anyway?
I mean, it's not all their fault. Not the counterparts' fault? Why do you say that? I mean, I know they killed Ken, but it's not like they realize what they did fully.
But Topaz said Citrine came up with it.
Yeah, to kill Ren. So? I mean, Citrine didn't do this on his own. He probably suggested it to Diamond and he approved it, so really, it's Diamond's fault.
So, the messenger is the counterparts?
I guess so. But it doesn't change the fact that they are our enemy. I guess no one agrees with me.
I'm sure Jade would agree with you.
Really?
Why would she rather save them then? If she sees them the same as you do, then that is why she's doing this upgrade.
You think so? It seems like something my sister would do. So then, I'm not the only one.
Nope. I think there could be some truth to what you said.
Yay!
Alright, here. Take my stuff back to Jade. She must be waiting on you.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'll see you later.
See ya.
Do you actually believe her?
Maybe a little bit.
Really?
There's always some truth to these things.
There's no way I'm doing that.
But it's a way to stop this war.
How do you even know if your brother will stay true to his words?
Chaos has a point. Your brother doesn't show the greatest sense of trust.
Look, he's given me 3 days to convince you, Chaos. If I don't return, he's going to go through with the matches.
Yeah, but if we agree, he can just turn on his word. It's not exactly the greatest way to end things, no matter what angle you look at it.
But what if he is telling the truth? Maybe he is tired of being in charge.
Someone like him would like the feeling, I'm sure.
I think he's really thinking on it.
And what makes you think that?
Grace. He really does love her. I can only imagine this is hell for her too, and he knows it.
Grace isn't as cruel as Diamond. I'm sure if she wasn't there, Diamond's actions would be much more treacherous.
What? Are you saying love is going to save us?
Saved Reyna, didn't it?
Kenneth was being an idiot. We all knew he was reckless.
Don't call him an idiot, Morpheus.
You know I'm right on one of those things.
Just shut up already.
Would you at least consider it? All of you.
I'll think on it.
Fine. But you might not like the result.
Chaos?
All right. I'll think about it. And I'll talk to Cosmos about it too.
Good. By the way, how's Reyna?
Still in a motionless state.
Jade said she'll be fine. Takes a hell of a lot more to finish her off.
But who's going to teach her about Phoenix?
I got it. I've watched him use her about 1,000 times. Should be a piece of cake, since she's used her before.
If you need help with that, find me.
I'll keep that in mind.
Then I guess I will leave and wait for your answers.
Circling with nothing but my hate in a carousel of agony. Till slowly I forget and my heart starts vanishing, and suddenly I see that I can't break free. I'm
slipping through the cracks of a dark eternity, with nothing but my pain and the paralyzing agony to tell me who I am, who I was.
it's a dream. Maybe nothing else is real, but it wouldn't mean a thing if I told you how I feel. So I'm tired of all the pain, of the misery inside, and I wish that I could live feeling nothing but the night.
You can tell me what to say, you can tell me where to go, but I doubt that I would care, and my heart would never know. If I make another move, there'll be no more turning back, because everything will change and it all will fade to black. If I make another move, if I take another step, then it all would fall apart. There'll be nothing of me left. If I'm crying in the wind, if I'm crying in the night, will there ever be a way? Will my heart return to white?
Can you tell me who you are? Can you tell me where I am? I've forgotten how to see, I've forgotten if I can. If I opened up my eyes, there'll be no more going back, 'cause I throw it